Hello everyone. Now I want to set up a live session on Facebook once a week where we can just paint and free our mind. So many of us are told, including myself, that we can't paint or we can't draw, we should probably give up on it. And then the result of that sometimes is as children, we just don't ever do it again because we were told that we couldn't do it and we believe that. And I want to completely change that around and make it, no, don't listen to any of that. If you enjoy it and you've got a passion for it, there's no right or wrong. You make mistakes and you learn. I've made plenty. So my sessions are going to be through the week or the weekend. This is where I need your input because I need to find out what times suit you. Monday to Friday of the mornings I do work, so it would be afternoons or evenings. Weekends are pretty much free. And I basically want a bit of input from you as to what times suit. It's going to be abstract. So we're going to be just getting the paints out, choosing whatever colours we want to choose and just going for it. Now, material wise, you do not need an expensive kit. You do not need a lot of stuff. All you need is something to soak your brushes in. So that could be a jam jar, a palette to put your paint in. That could be a Ferrero Rocher lid, or a plastic palette or anything that will just sit paint in. So anything plastic, any lid top. Also, you would need something to rest on and just maybe an old towel or something to put underneath your paintwork should you get any paint on the surface. I normally just use an old towel that I've put down. Something to rest on, an easel, or you could just prop up with something. So you could get a piece of board, put a piece of card paper because that will hold the acrylic paint. Any normal paper you might start to find when you add water to acrylic paint, it will start to bubble up and tear. So a piece of card or a piece of thick paper will be absolutely perfect. The backing of a Christmas or birthday card would be perfect. Just any surface that paint's going to lay on and it's going to be thick enough to take any water that we do add. You may or may not decide to do that. And then just prop it up. So you can prop it up with, if you haven't got an easel, you could just use something behind a piece of board that you can put your paper on, and then you're not getting paint on your surfaces. And just wear something old. You know, if you start splashing around and getting a bit adventurous, just put an old apron on or an old work shirt that you don't wear anymore. Any old clothing that you're not worried about getting paint on would be perfect. And then brushes, I would just go for, you could go for a sponge, you could go for a toothbrush. You could use an old store card, just get lines and details and designs going. It's going to be so free flowing. Any paint you have, any colour you have, just get it all out. It doesn't matter. We're not following a structure here. I'm not going to be telling you what to use. I'm just going to be using what I fancy colour-wise on the day and just adding it all. The rest of it, we can just do along together and we can just create something. If we make mistakes, we can change it, we can leave it, we can white or black it out depending on the colours we're using, and we can just go with it. The main thing is having a bit of fun. So if you're not already a member on my Facebook page, do join Lorna Ford Portraits, see what I've been doing. There's a lot of abstract videos and things that I've been doing on there recently, and I've been adding a lot of stuff to Facebook, not as a live feed, but just to show you the sort of abstracts I've been doing. I haven't got a clue what we're going to be doing yet. I would love to see you join me. I'd love to have a little discussion at the end. The painting's not going to take long, probably 10, 15, 20 minutes at most. Then we can have a little discussion afterwards. We can have a little questions and answers, a little chat, have a cup of tea and just chill out, and it will be a very relaxed thing. So please do join me, but more importantly, please let me know any dates. If you're not sure on dates, that's fine, because what I'll probably do is I'll probably just come up with, this is when I'm going to be doing it, and then we'll just see if it suits you or not. Going forward, I want to do it for a few weeks just to see if there's an interest and if people actually want to do it and want to take part, and we'll just experiment with it. But it'd be great to have your feedback of what times are good for you. So thank you so much for listening, and thank you once again for joining me. And hopefully I will see you on the next live feed. Take care.